What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and this is another Vlogzilla. Wow, another one. You've done 3 in the past 3 weeks now. Enjoying some coffee from my Ultrazilla mug. Because this is a good video to get back into the swing of things. I actually haven't recorded anything in a few days now. Like, I had an Ultrazilla news all ready to go, almost ready to go. To get filming Ultrazilla News is a one-shot deal because I do it through StreamYard, and I go in, I film, and I'm done. But that didn't happen because of some family issues, and I've also had a really big deadline this week that was and I'm in the comic book industry, for those that are, new to the channel. I letter comics, and my laundry is ready. And sometimes these deadlines are really really compact, and it's a crunch. And not only that, the book I was actually working on was very heavy, as we call it. Like, there was a lot of dialogue, a lot of sound effects, all of that. So that kind of ate up my time. Unfortunately, the personal issues got worse yesterday after about 5 o'clock. Once I was kind of winding down the workday, things just hit the fan here. I'm not going to get into the whys and wheres, but needless to say, life comes first. And, some issues are just so important where, you can't do anything in regards to this stuff, which is fun, and you just gotta put it aside. So I've been trying to do more videos lately, and it's one of those things where I want to do more, but sometimes you just can't. Sometimes life gets in the way and you just can't. And it's one of those things where at first you're like, oh man, I missed getting something out, because like I said, I had an Ultrazilla news, ready to film, and then it didn't happen, and I was like, let me wait till tomorrow to film it, and then it just didn't happen some more. So it's a little bit tough what I'm trying to do. I knew that, and these last couple of days have shown me that it might be too tough. However, that doesn't mean I'm not going to try. So if you missed my last live stream, I talked about it at the very end, what I'm trying to do. And it's not so much where I am always trying to put out 2 videos a day. It's that you might see 2 videos a day, right? So what that means is I'm no longer holding back videos for a full day. Like, if I have a lot of videos done, what I've done in the past was I've just scheduled them out. Okay, one video 9 p.m. EST, next video the next night, and so on and so forth. I no longer think that's a good idea for what I'm trying to do here. Because I have so much to do, and I'd rather get it out sooner than later. The only problem is it creates these weird gaps sometimes where, had I just spaced everything out, this video wouldn't have needed to be made because something would have still gone up today. But I think it's a good challenge for myself to try to do that more, right? There'll be gaps. There's always going to be gaps, and I've learned to accept that. Life happens, and there's no way to get around it. But I'd rather not hold back a video for longer. I'm still trying to do a schedule, because I still think it's better than launching any time. Now, the only thing that gets launched at any time is the breaking news stuff. I've deemed that something that I want to do more often. However, as you saw this past week, if I do a breaking news during a weird time of the day, then that was basically the next time slot, and I just won't have anything there. So just because I do not, I do want to give you guys a breather from me. You know, like, I don't want to flood the channel, and if I do something that's earlier, then I'll just skip the next slot. I think that's good enough, because then it'll still be shorter to the next one than a full day, but it won't be too overlapping. Like, in a perfect world, 12 hours between videos is like the way I'd like to go. So 9 a.m., 9 p.m. Is pretty much the slots, because I don't want to lose that 9 p.m. slot, because I really like it. I think it's a good time for videos, so I like it, personally. And if I do premieres, it's just easier for me to do a one at night. Now, you know, 9 a.m. is just, you know, it's just 12 hours, you know, between, and it's easy to remember, you know, like, you'll know when my videos are just because of that. So, but that said, a lot of people don't know, so if you can, and really don't say this much, but hit that bell icon, guys, if you can. Like, I would really appreciate it. Hit the bell icon, and this way you'll be notified when I put videos up. So, but 9 and 9 EST is when I will try to get videos up, or there is a possibility of a video being up, right? So that's, you know, really what I wanted to talk about is, you know, life gets in the way sometimes. You can't do anything about it. And I'm doing, you know, I'm filming this because I wanted to have something dedicated to talking about this, a channel update, when I'm actually telling you. Because, again, I did shoehorn it into my live stream, but I feel like it's a good thing to talk about. And plus, after all that's happened here in the last 24 hours, this was a good, like, get the rust off video, like, for myself, just talking wise. And I personally need that sometimes. I like doing that. And I just, you know, like, just jumping into another review, I don't know, didn't feel that good. Like, I felt like I needed to talk about this, even though I'm being vague about what's happening in my personal life. You know, just know that it was pretty significant thing. But yeah, it is what it is. But you know what, like, next up, I'm gonna, right after this, I'm gonna turn the cameras around, and I'm gonna pop on the StreamYard, get that Ultrazilla news filmed, and then either, I really should do an organizing Ultrazilla's toys, because it's quite messy in here. I did say I was gonna, as my next organizing, take care of my Voltron shelf, and I might do that, but I also have such a mess that I don't know. Maybe I'll film two. Maybe I will. And maybe I should film a lot of those, because honestly, one of the big stresses of my life is the mess of this place, and just my studio. Like, my apartment's not like this, but the studio with all these toys, it's just been crazy, and I need to clean it up. So I think an organizing has to be in there, and then we will move back. Still got 3 more GVK things that are in hand, and I still have to do the giants, the Giant Mechagodzilla and the Mega Kong and Mega Godzilla. And it's fine, because, you know, now we're getting closer to the release of GVK, and I don't mind actually having stuff for around the release. Who cares about, you know, I don't really care about the whole, you know, getting it out there first, because it's not first at this point anyway, so it doesn't matter. So you will see those soon. Those are the next reviews I'm planning to work on, and then I really gotta mix in other stuff again, because just for my own sanity, whether you guys watch it or not, I can't, you know, force anybody to watch something they don't like. But I do always say, expand your mind. There's a huge universe of toys out there, and there's a lot of fun to be had. So even if it's not something that you're going to collect, I fully respect that. But just for fun, and just because you maybe want to support Ultrazilla a little bit, do me a favor and, like, you know, pop on another video of something that you might not collect, just for a little bit, you know. Just, it's a yet another way you could help support this channel, you know, without directly sending me money, which I never really say to do. So at some point, maybe I'll do a Patreon, but like, it is, you know, tiers of things that I want to get to first before I do anything like that, if that makes any sense. I like to build stuff. I like layers. Layers and layers and layers. So there you go, guys. That's it. That's my Vlogzilla. I wanted to keep it at around 10 minutes and not go crazy with this video. Just wanted to do a channel update, tell you what's been going on this week, and why there was a sudden weird couple of day halt when there hasn't been anything like that this year, and especially recently with more videos. So there you go. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts below, and if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.